I get it.
Hello, this is Carl's Mustang, and today I'm going to be showing you a pretty cool wall breach here on Saints Row 2. And I'm going to show you the most interesting areas, too. Because there is some pretty interesting areas you can enter in with this wall breach. Now, what you need is this is a funny name, Smack My Ass Taunt. And it's this.
Kiss it right here.
And most likely you're probably going to need a cheat code, probably Never Die. Because if you use you can use tear gas or you can use grenades, or not tear gas, flashbang or grenades. I personally use the flashbang. Now what you do is you get up against a door or window or wall or whatever, then you toss it right behind you.
Shit.
And then you get Okay, never had that happen before, though. How he kind of slid, but you get spawned inside a building. Now, not all buildings have interiors, only some do. But this is one of them. It's a palm reading shop. Now, where you can find this one is right here. And it's pretty easy to find because there's a parking garage right next door to it. A pretty big one, too. And I guess it was supposed to be a close store, and they decided not to do that. So they turned it into a palm reading shop on the exterior. Now what you do to get out is you do the same thing. You toss it right behind you. And then you're out. And now on to the next spot that I think would be the most interesting. Now when you're looking for the place, just remember there's a big ass parking garage. And it looks like this on the outside. And it's also in this area. Now on to the next interesting area. Here's the next area. This is Aishas' house, or some people might know it as Johnny Gat's house here in Saints Row 2. But where you can find it is right here in the suburb district. And this one's about the same. It's pretty easy to get into. All you do is grab a flashbang, or as I said before in the video, grenade. Throw it behind you.
Shit.
And you're inside the house that quick. And it's pretty interesting being in here because, well, of course there's invisible walls because it's not a fully working interior. But it's interesting being here because you get to see art like that. You get to see her golden records. Now, you can't climb up the second or you can climb up the steps, but there's nothing up here. Last time I did this, I couldn't climb up the steps, though, so that's kind of odd. And then, of course, home theater set up. You get to see in the cutscene. And, of course, it's the same method to get out. Oh, there's another thing you show. You can actually bust out the windows. Don't know why they have that, but they have it where you could bust out the windows just by shooting them. And you can also, let's see, there's also something else, but I can't remember exactly. I think you can knock pictures off the walls and stuff like that. But of course, it's the same method to get out. You just go over here, toss a flashbang, and you're back out. And it's pretty easy to get here, or get in there. And of course, just so you remember, it's right here in this little area. And now on to the next location that will be interesting. That's interesting to get into is the next location. This is the prison. Now, where you can find that is right here, and what you need is a boat or a helicopter. I chose a helicopter because it's faster and easier. But the most interesting thing is inside the prison, so I'll meet you there. Inside the prison. Now, the prison block I'm in is prison block A, but you could do this in all prison blocks. Now, to warn you, this one's tricky, though. Sometimes it'll work, sometimes it won't. I don't know what the big deal is, but sometimes it works and sometimes it doesn't. Now, it's exactly like Aisha's and that palm reading place. You just toss the flashbang, like, right behind you.
Shit.
Do the same thing, and it did not work. Okay. Let's try again. I've been doing this past few attempts, and I'm starting to lose patience with this.
Shit.
There we go, finally. But if my guy will stop doing that, as you can see, I'm inside the prison block. Now, if you're a role player, you could you could probably do this in co-op on PC. Or maybe on Xbox. I'm not sure if Xbox 360 still has their servers going, or the Xbox One version, but you could probably do this in co-op, if that's possible. What the hell made that noise? Oh, that was a weird noise. But, that's how you get inside the prison block, and of course you can roleplay, as I said, if you're into that type of stuff. And you should be able to get out this way. As I said, it's picky, so watch me miserably fail at doing this.
Kiss right here.
And let me guess, I'm in a prison block where that doesn't affect, where tear gas doesn't affect, or flashbangs, I keep on saying tear gas, where flashbangs does not affect me.
Shit. Kiss right here.
Well, I'm stuck in here, but you could get out the same way. Sometimes you can get out, sometimes you can't. But that's all I really have for today, and I'll see you guys later in the next video.
Sir, yes, sir.
I forgot to do something real quick. I gave credit to Mr. Saints Godzilla 21. I'm gonna have a link down to his channel below because he was the one that kind of showed the glitch of how the wall breach in the buildings, and I'm just showing how to get into the most interesting areas with the glitch. And I think somebody showed him to do that too, because I think it was in the best glitches video. So I'll have a link down below to his channel.